Hi guys, and happy Thursday. We are now currently in alert level 2, which means we are now able to do open homes and get out and about. But today I have Glenn all the way from Los Angeles, isn't it?
Yeah, Beverly Hills, Los Angeles, actually. Of all
Beverly
places.
Hills, yeah. So we have a superstar in our mix today. So Glenn and I met many years ago when I worked for Harcourts, and Glenn has, how would I describe Glenn? Glenn is a person that collects a lot of details. What's that?
Very nice.
Oh, nice. Good looking.
Yeah, that's it.
Throw that one in. But has a knack for repeat and referral business because he has an amazing system that he will tell us about soon about how he collects details on people, and is very personalised with his message out there. So Glenn, just tell us a little bit about yourself and your business.
Yeah, well, I've been in real estate 38 years now, 37, 38 years. Been a long
you
time.
Started when you were 5?
I started very young, and I was in recently at Hockney Stewart, then RT Edgar. I had a business in Melbourne, which I had for a long time, and very happy. We had 3 offices there, but I left because I've got 2 boys that do music, a 13-year-old, 15-year-old boy that wanted to be rock stars.
Yeah.
And they convinced me to come here to Beverly Hills. So we came to Beverly Hills to help them launch their musical career. I walked out of my real estate business in Melbourne, came here, went in partnership with, found a couple of couples here that had a little small real estate business, Harcourt's business in Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
So I took that on board with just 2 or 3 of us, and I think we've just recruited our number 50 agent. So we've got 50 now.
Wow. Yeah. I wouldn't have expected anything different.
And that's in less than a year. So now we've got 50 agents in blue running around selling houses, and that's what I've been doing, listing and selling houses.
Yeah.
Even though I don't know what I'm doing, it's going pretty well.
Was there much, like everyone says, oh no, my market's different. Now you've moved from Melbourne to Beverly Hills. What are your thoughts on that?
No different. It's exactly the same, except the commissions are higher and the prices are higher. So there's more money up for grabs. But, in Melbourne, we would average, probably on a good day, 2%, in fees.
Yeah.
In California, it's 6%, and it's 3 to buy and 3 to the seller. But if you do both sides, you can actually get 6. So the opportunities are great. The average house here in his pocket's $5 million. We've got listings at 5, 10.
Oh my gosh! Have you got a job for me?
Yeah, get over here. So it's pretty good, very great opportunity. And my skill set in Melbourne hasn't changed. It's exactly the same, which is spoil everyone I know.
Yeah, and you know that, and people are exactly the same. It doesn't matter where you are, doesn't it? You have to appeal to them no matter what.
Well, I just came from inspection now with a client, showed him a house, him and his wife, 3 girls. I walked out with his name, his wife's name, 3 girls' names. I've just delivered, just in the process of doing 3 little presents for the 3 kids. That'll be delivered to their house today. Yeah. And he's going to go look at another 2 houses with 2 other agents today.
Yeah.
But when he sells his house, I'll be the only one that has something back to him in an hour for his children.
Yeah. So tell us a bit more about that, because you've got my names of my kids already out of me in 2 seconds. And I love what you do. So what is it that you do, or what do you send to these people?
So he'll get a letter saying it was nice to meet you. I'll drop that off today for him and his wife. Both his girls will just get some little colouring pads and they're only 7, and some texters to draw on with it, but beautifully wrapped with their name on the front. And that'll be hanging on his doorstep probably within 3 o'clock. By 4 o'clock, I'll be on his doorstep. So when he gets home from looking at 4 houses today and he's met 4 different agents, I'm the only one that's left something on his doorstep.
Exactly.
In fact, I'm pretty sure I'd be the only one that would have got the kids' names, written the kids' names down.
Yeah.
He's got a brand new baby called Audrey, and we've got a little packet of baby socks wrapped up and a card, and just, because he's going to sell his house. I want him to come to me.
Exactly. And he will come to you because, as you say, you've personalised and got the details, and the way to parents' hearts is through their children. Definitely. Yeah.
I just had a lady yesterday get some chocolates for their birthday, and a couple of days ago, a client of mine got some flowers for their wedding anniversary. Yeah. And that was 27 years in a row.
Yeah. No, that's good. And I must say, I learned very early on from you about what you do. And I know that in my market with my agents, in my market, that nobody else gets a pre-listing kit or anything in the same time frame as you. So when I'm competing, I don't need to compete because, as you say, I've already, 1 step ahead. It's just that little touch.
I don't really have to go into many houses where it's 3 agents in, because I try and take out the competition in the first meeting.
Yeah.
By the speed of service. So client rings me, hang up, a text of nice to talk to you, a nice email, send them a video about me, drop off a package on the doorstep. Yeah. And, you know, in Melbourne, you knock out the competition doing that pretty quickly, and you can do it here as well.
Yeah, and exactly. And with electronics nowadays, it's just so easy. As soon as I leave a property, I'm like messaging, thanks for letting me through. Here's my details. I'll be back in touch. And the people really appreciate that little bits of, you know, of touch and stuff like that. So how's the market been going over there with everything that's been happening?
Oh, it's no different to Melbourne or anywhere else. I mean, we're in lockdown, and California's had crazy amount of deaths. So it's to see it, you know, mask. I went out today with my mask. And
have you got a Harcourts one?
No, I've not yet. I've got a pink one because I've got a pink shirt on, you see. Look.
Oh, beautiful.
But I went out with, you know, you just got to be careful. You just got to go out. At home, we get all the food delivered. Family's home. We're all stuck on the couch. But you have to get up and go to work. So I just get up, move to a different couch, get my phone out, use my phone as much as I can for the day, do all my... I've doubled my social media because people are sitting at home doing nothing else but looking at social media. So I post on 6 sites every single day, which is Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, definitely TikTok, Instagram, and LinkedIn. What else is there? WeChat. There's about 7 sites every morning, and at the end of the day, again, twice.
Yeah. I've done exactly the same, but I haven't. With the TikTok, how's that going for you?
Great. I just had one that had 100 people look at it, and I had one auction that had 20,000 people look at it. So you just got to be in that space. It doesn't take long. You just got to be in every space.
Oh, I know. I'm using it as well, but I need to use it more aggressively than, you know, I'm not doing it as much as you, but I love it. So. And
I feature, if you look at my page, I feature something stupid. I feature one of my kids doing something stupid.
Oh, yeah, I've watched them.
And I feature one iconic house in Beverly Hills or in San Francisco or in Paris, something that just, you know, it's supposed to be a bit of fun, but, you know, it's still a medium that people look at, so you have to be there.
Yeah, exactly. And I've had a lot of people saying, oh, we're not sure how TikTok's going to help us or our clients. Well, it's like, if you're not on it, then you're not going to help anyone.
No. You know what? And if you're not sure how to do it, just get a 15-year-old to do it for you. Just get Lavia to do it for you. And
she's more shyer than me. I'm the one that's doing the moves.
I haven't done any dancing yet. I'm not sure if I'm up to that.
Oh, come on. You can do listen to that accent dancing. So, okay. So let's go out to, so real estate agents that are starting out in the business at the moment. What would be your big piece of advice? Okay.
So there's a couple of really simple things you should do. If you're first in your first week in real estate, the first thing I would suggest is dress up. Look really sharp. So I'm one of the very few agents in Beverly Hills that's in a suit, tie, badge all day.
Really?
Yeah, they don't. Most of them are pretty casual, T-shirts, shirts, which is fine. That's the way they do business. But I figure if you're going to be doing it, you might as well look the sharpest. So shiny shoes, suit and tie, badge.
Definitely.
All day, every day.
And Harcourts ties stand out. So, you
Harcourts tie, Harcourts handkerchief.
Yeah. Yeah, I used to have the Harcourts scarf, always. Yeah.
Yeah, and badge everywhere I go. And I walk into a shop, restaurant, badged up. People go, what do you do? I'm in real estate. You know, you've got to work like a politician, march up and down the streets.
The number one thing is your name badge. I mean, gosh.
Yeah. So that's a not negotiable. And then I walk you know, to work. I walk back. I stop and meet some shopkeepers on the way. Yeah. And I make sure that I will hit 25 to 30 phone calls a day, 6 days a week, without fail. Yeah. And that's a not negotiable. So if you make zero.
And you're so busy, so you've got lots of listings and lots of things going on.
I still make my calls.
And you still do your calls. So.
And I don't necessarily have to talk about real estate, but I'll ring people, see how they are in this climate. I'll ring a bank manager, a lawyer, doctor, say hello.
It's all about that connection. Yeah.
You know what? They always ask me how the market is, so it opens the door for me to talk about.
Exactly. Yeah.
But the habit is, you know, I mean, I've been working on 25 to 30 calls a day for 30 years. There's no secret to it. The best agents in the game still hit the phones. When you're busy and you've got listings, that's when you stop prospecting, and that's when you go through this up and down cycle.
Yeah, yeah.
So the best time to prospect is when you're busy because you're getting inquiry all the time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so no, I never go up and down like that. My listings are always and never been without a listing because I do exactly the same. You know,
and the agents that actually don't need to prospect are the ones that do prospect, like me. I don't need to because it comes to me, but I still prospect. Yeah, and that's pretty important.
Yeah, no, I agree too. I'm exactly the same. And, I've got an earpiece. We have to travel half an hour to get to an appointment. I can do so many calls within that time frame. It's not funny. So it's just good time management. Okay, what about for business owners? If someone was wanting to go into their own business, what
go into your own business, firstly, nobody really wants to work for you unless you know how to do the job yourself. So make sure you can list houses, right? So it's hard to get anyone to follow unless you can list a couple of iconic houses.
Yep.
I've got 50 staff and I try to talk to 5 a day on a coaching call.
Yep.
10, 15 minutes. I'll never miss their birthday. If it's a staff member's birthday, flowers, chocolate cakes, we deliver ice cream cakes. So I spend a lot of time spoiling the staff.
It's a bit far to send me an ice cream cake.
It's a long way, yeah. It's a long way, but I think the thing is that you don't want to be spoiling your clients and not spoiling your staff. So I know all my staff's birthdays, their wedding anniversaries, their children's names, Mother's Day messages, all the little things. I put as much effort into my sales team as I do into my customers.
Yeah.
And then most of my agents, we've recruited 50 people in 12 months and they most have been referred or recommended or I recruited a guy recently and he spoke to 3 agents, but I had a package to him in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Game
over. Yeah.
And
it's amazing. Sorry.
His name's I had his wife's name, his kid's name's, flowers the next day. No different to a list.
And it takes 2 seconds to ask that sort of information. It's really not. I guess it's for a lot of people out there, they're thinking, okay, so Glenn's really busy, but this is what he does, with all this sort of time. But, you want something done, you ask a busy person. And the only reason you've got to where you are is because you've been doing this repeat. Yeah.
Long time. And there's never really a switch off moment. I don't think if somebody rang me, they'd get a call back. Gee, no longer than 5 or 10 minutes. If it's an email, I don't know, 20 minutes tops, normally immediately.
Yeah.
Pretty quick.
Yeah, well, I know I've Facebook Messenger and you're pretty fast getting back to it as well. So, and it's the speed of response. And even here in New Zealand, we have people saying, oh, an agent didn't get back to us still. And I'm like, really? Come on, that's business, Yeah,
I would spend, first thing in the morning, I'd reply to, when I wake up, all the emails get replied, all my Instagram messages, direct messages, LinkedIn messages, every social media, they all get replies. And then I start hunting again.
Yeah. So what, you have a team of people around you as well that help you?
Just my daughter, Brooke.
Yep. The beautiful Brooke.
Yeah.
Hi, Brooke.
She's hands-on. She replies just as fast as anyone else. And so am I. Both of us run, if you have an assistant working for you, they will run at your pace. So if you're slow, they're going to be really slow.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why I think it's good. We just talked about my daughters in my business as well. And I think they learn the same traits as us and do the same as what we do, which is really good.
Yeah.
So.
There's only one pace and it's really fast.
And don't you hate it when people tell you to slow down?
Yeah, I know. Okay. And I think the thing is that most of your competitors, you don't really have anything more to offer than any other agent. So you're just going to be faster.
Oh, exactly. Yeah, exactly. We're just
customer service from my sellers. 7 days a week. If you're listed a house with me, I'll try to talk to you every single day.
Yeah.
If you're a buyer in negotiation on a house, every single day.
Yeah.
Don't go to bed without returning your calls.
Yeah. And database?
Email box is 0 every night.
Yeah.
My database has 30,000 people on it.
Yeah.
But I know them pretty well.
Yeah. So I think that's the biggest thing with people starting out as well. Utilize your database. If you don't know why they're in there, you don't know certain facts about them, then they shouldn't be in there.
Yeah, that's right. You got to be talking to people all day till you run out of. My phone battery doesn't last till about 11:30 in the morning. It's done. Flat as a tack. Start again.
Same.
My battery by the end of the day, you haven't used it enough.
Yeah. Oh no. When do we get a phone that goes all day? Because mine's exactly the same. People are going, you're forever plugging in your phone. I'm like, because I'm forever using my phone.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, that's it. And look, people have got there are agents here that we've just got a house that one of our agents has listed, and she listed it because she went to school in her scarf and badge, and somebody listed it with her, and the agent that sold it to her a year ago hasn't spoken to her since.
Yeah.
That's how it was. Yeah. So, how many clients do you have that haven't had a call?
Exactly. A lot of agents that aren't good on their database, if they just went through their database, there'd be so much business in there, it wouldn't be funny. So
just pick up the phone and talk to people and.
It's not hard,
smile.
Is
it? Are you ready? Get a smile.
Yeah. Sounds good. Is there any? Sorry.
In real estate, one thing for sure is you cannot fail if you make 30 calls a day.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I've got to manage, 5 children and a family, so it's harder. But when I was young, just going back away now, but when I was early 20s, we're doing 100 phone calls a day.
Yeah. And there's no excuse. Yeah.
And it's impossible to fail. Even if you are as stupid, you can't fail because you will come across someone who wants to sell a house.
Exactly. And it's all about volume, isn't it? And if you're not doing the volume, then you're not getting the numbers. And that's what I say to my team as well. And they go, well, how can you make all these calls? And I'm like, well, because I set my mind to it and I do it. Yeah.
Yeah. I just had to drive to an appointment. It was 15 minutes away. I had 5 calls there and 5 calls back. You know, I wouldn't drive without dialing, you know.
I know, same. People see me all the time driving along, going, so, well, any last advice for us at all?
Look, I think that there's plenty of podcasts online that you can look at. I just released a book called The People Lover in Real Estate.
Oh, cool. Where have you released that?
It's on Balboa Press. So if you Google The People Lover, it's about 200 pages, and it really is how to succeed in real estate. Give myself a plug. If you're an agent, you should read it. It'll help you. Yep. It'll help you on how to make it, and you know, all those sort of things. See how efficient my daughter is. There you go. Thank you, Brooke. There you go.
Woo! The People Lover. Great.
So it's how to make it's an easy read, but it really is about fatherhood and making it as a real estate agent. Do that. And if you're a young agent, you know, pick up the phone and talk to some good agents that you'd like and say, hey, give me some tips.
Yeah.
Because then when you get your do something about it.
Yeah. No, that's good. So everybody go out and I'll be looking up that book as well.
And then, you know, my Instagram is Harcourts Beverly Hills. What's your Instagram, Sonia? Have I got it?
Good question.
Okay.
Can't remember off the top of my head.
Okay.
I'll add you, but I can't remember what it is actually. Yeah. I think it's S Tafali Pepe, I think. Yeah.
S, just your initials, is it?
S and then my last name.
Okay, gotcha. Yep. I think the thing is that, you know, you're sitting on the couch now, you've got nothing else to do, you might as well hit the phones hard and get ready for when the markets reopen. Because when they reopen, everyone's going to come out chasing listings. And if you haven't done your work in COVID, by the time it's finished, you won't have anything to go to.
No. Today, we're allowed to now start doing open homes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's just released for us. That's just come out this morning, actually. So we're getting to that point because I've been 9 weeks, nearly 10 weeks in lockdown. So it's getting to the point now that we can actually take buyers out and start viewing. So that's good.
That's good. So the office is open now? Is your office open?
We're allowed to open from today, yes. So we're just cleaning everything up and opening on Monday. So, yeah.
What is the office address again?
240A Barrington Street.
Yeah.
Spraydon.
Spraydon.
Yeah.
Is it snowing up there? No.
It's pretty cold at times, but yeah. See, guys, look at this master taking down the details already, eh?
Got it all.
Open Monday. I'll be waiting outside for my Glen present. Sounds good. Hey, thank you so much for taking the time because I know you're super, super busy, but I love your work and I've followed you and, you know, for years now when I was working for Harcourt. So, hey, good luck. Thanks, Brooke, for organising everything. And hi, gorgeous.
Hi, lovely to see you.
Good to see you too. You go hard, girl. And if you need any help that's not from your dad, call me.
Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
Stay safe.
We'll catch you soon.
That sounds good. Thanks, guys. Bye.